design in the decorator's voice. I'm a certified interior decorator, professional organizer, and planning and productivity strategist. And if those are topics you're interested in, please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications. So this is week 16 of the Weekly Declutter Challenge. I announced that earlier, but today what I'm going to do is show you this new file system organizer that we're going to incorporate for week 16. Okay, so let's go. First things first. This is the box or the envelope that everything comes in. Just going to go ahead and take everything out. And this is actually my first time looking at all of this stuff, so I am like pretty new to all of this. I'm looking at everything new with you, and then I will give you my opinion if this is something that we're going to like. So let's see. I believe it's this way. Okay, the folio. You put your name here. You guys should put your family name here. I would probably put, family name here. Table of contents. So we have these stickers. It says 1 through 12. It says 1 through 10 here, but okay. And then you have your folders. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so you actually have like 10 or 8 big folders and then 2 little folders. And like I said, you have your stickers 1 through 12. You have these color-coded stickers as well. And then you have some more. Now, these are some of the things or some of the sections that you can have. There's articles, awards, birth certificates. I'm not going to read all of them because you can see them, but it is a lot. So knowing that we only have 10 sections, or actually kind of 12, this is probably what I'll do. I know I will use birth certificate section, car registration and title, estate plans, home, insurance, lease and contracts. I may not use that one because I do need a section to put my home property deed and things like that. So I don't have a lease or mortgage anymore, but I do need something for all of that section. Medical, I may do something with medical. Mothers and fathers, I definitely not. I definitely need something for passports. I may or may not do passwords. Power of attorney, probably not, because we do have wills, recipes, school, social security cards. We'll need that. Voter registration, I don't know about that. Wills and living trust. Oh, will and living will. Okay, so I will get a sheet of paper and just kind of rough draft what I want for my table of contents. And then I guess on this side, this is where I would put in, the item, like this big sticker right here. So I would put in like birth certificates, and then I would put all of my birth certificates in this section. Okay, so this is really it for this part of the video. Okay, so here are the documents that I'm going to put in there. We have birth certificates, marriage certificates, wills. I mean, there's just a ton of good information, good important documents that we need. Okay, so now let's get started. So section 1, we're actually going to do for birth certificates. Now, I actually do have everyone's birth certificates in my home. Me, my husband, my kids, I have all of our birth certificates. So I will put them there. In fact, I have like multiple copies of each because, I always say anytime you request a birth certificate or something, always request 2. Like that way I'll have one. Like if we want to get a passport renewed, we're not sending our only birth certificate to the passport office because I just get so nervous about that kind of stuff. So I just make sure we have all our birth certificates. Okay, so this next section I'm going to put home because this is where I will put the information about like a property deed and things like that. Okay, so for the home section, what we have is these are like the 3 important documents for my home. I believe the first one was like the original deed with the vendors or the lien on it, you know, when we had a mortgage. And then the second was the letter from the mortgage company saying that it was paid in full. And then the other one is the release of the lien. So these are 3 very important documents, and I'm going to put them in here. They are still in their original envelope. I'm just kind of like a little nerd. I like to keep all the original envelopes. So this section is good to go. Now the next section is 3, insurance. Now for our homeowners insurance, I will put that here. I don't think I'm going to put the life insurance paperwork in here because we have like a full folder with the life insurance, but I believe just for the homeowners, it will work. And like I said, that's, you know, it's kind of thick. That's a thick one. So I'll just go ahead and tie that here, get the label for insurance, and then call this a day. And then let's see. Now this is a side one. Okay, so I guess there's 3 of them that goes from the top. And then you have 1, 2, 3 more for the side. So for here, I will put the will. I'll just put that in there. And I guess if you have like a power of attorney, I would put like the will and a power of attorney because it's kind of like, you know, part of the same. And if you don't have those things, I definitely recommend you get those. You have to be adults. I know we don't like to talk about death and things like that, but we have to. So that's that. And then I will put marriage license. You know, that's very important. So I will put that on this side. So there is no label for marriage license. So that's something that I'll just have to create. Okay, so we have 1 more big slot, but I'm not going to do the big slots because I do have 3 things that I would like to use for the small ones. So the first one is going to be the passports, and we do have a label for passports. And I know this is, I probably should have used a big one, but because I have like all of our passports, me and my husband's and the kids, so this is going to be a thick one. Maybe I should use that on the bottom, but oh well, it's okay now. Okay, so this section I'm going to put social security cards. Now, I'm going to give you some information about the social security cards. If you are in the United States, I don't know how it works in other countries, but I'm just talking about United States. So for the US, you are only allowed to have 10 social security cards your entire life, like 10. So if you, and you can only get, I think like 3 a calendar year or something. And I'm a nerd. I still have like the whole little big paper, but, but anyway, you can only have 10 your entire life. Now, if you change your name or get married, that does not count against your 10, but you're only allowed to have 10. Okay, so now this is going to be for the car titles. It says car title registration, but really just a car title because, you know, you have the, most states you have that sticker. So just gonna put the car title here. And once again, I'm a nerd. I still keep like the envelope that it comes in. So just go ahead and I think it's gonna fit perfectly. Voila, it does fit perfectly. Now I do have like my military documents. I will go ahead, like my discharge papers, I will go ahead and put that in. And I really don't like the way this looks, but it'll be okay for now. Did I put, okay, I put something there. So I think for this one, I will put like my military paperwork in here. That's what this is right here. So let's just go ahead and put that in there. So like my original DD-214, I keep it in a page protector And later on I'll go ahead off camera and kind of make this a little bit better. But yeah, so anyway, my original DD-214, I keep that in a page protector, and then I have several other ones, several copies that are like certified to be true copies. Okay, so actually that is it. I will do the name part later, but I'm going to just go ahead and stick this in this little folder section, and then all of the extra pieces of paper. Yeah, it's pretty fat. I do need to fold this one down some more to see if I could. Yeah, I probably have to. Okay, that's a lot better now. Okay. It didn't go all the way to the bottom, but we're going to make sure it goes all the way to the bottom. Okay, so this is it. I can just probably stick those inside or even cut them, but voila. It is done. Nice, handy, nice, neat. I will put this in the safe, and this eliminates like all of those, you know, random envelopes of things like the way I had them. And this is neat. I'll still have like the folder with the homeowners or the life insurance policy and different things. But, you know, hey, if you need a birth certificate, you need a social security card, all that stuff is just right here. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you kind of learned something. You can create your own system like this, or you can use, you know, a ready-made system like this. So please follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and then also my blog. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you very much, and have a divine day. Goodbye.